Okay.
Okay. Hello
Hi
again.
again, Domadet.
We're just gonna speed through what we had already done.
Let's check.
And then you can actually watch the introduction into the new location.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Apologize for the little hiccup earlier. We are glad to be back, though. Yeah. I personally am in the last 14 days of the game. So that's exciting.
All right. All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The side stream is not up, by the by.
Hello, Mr. Captain.
Yeah, I figured. I'll fix it.
Rise and shine, what?
Okay.
Almost there.
What if those capsules were actually torpedo bays on
been a while.
accident?
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my
He's a
parents.
Manadian from
I've hardly seen him
Ontario,
since I left
specifically the city
I
of
see.
Moronto.
Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it
This
to the
is the-
exhibition just in time.
This is the kingdom of Monado's power.
You were bound to, eh?
I really hope
Tee-hee.
Joanna shows up.
I thought that was
We
funny.
resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
So I missed this cutscene.
Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call.
Are we
to
there
ships
yet?
of
Are we
both
there?
trade
Oh, we are.
And war, bustling with hardy
Yeah.
sailors. From the natural wonders caused by magma to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here.
Doing
to
this
see
a second
the
time gives me
marvels
all
of
the
a city
time
that
to
never
do all the
sleeps.
things that I thought to
sea
say the last
guides
time I
the
didn't.
gauntlet runner into the city,
Doesn't
alongside
help me the rest of the
warm,
stream.
salty breeze.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The city of water,
What?
Brilehaven.
Why are there spears?
Magic.
Okay.
A wizard did it.
Sancta Godot. You've brought
Hello
us
again,
quite a
Medesign.
magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it
This guy
in
looks like the
God's
handsome Squidward meme.
A little bit? Yeah, he does.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
I come bearing nothing.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
By the way, Ishkia can't fly.
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time
That's
to
right.
drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
The dog's name is Hector.
And
The best.
that was...
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
We have to petition
Tomorrow's
City
finally
Council
the
for more
exhibition to
parking
present all the
spaces.
heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
They better.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Yes, even in a fantasy setting, parking is still impossible.
It always is.
Really?
This is a joy!
Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is
Blooming heat.
look at the
Alright.
map. Alright. And then remember I can do this. Somewhere over here is a bug. It's not on the boat. There it is. Bug. And then
What is it?
there's an alleyway
Alright.
up there.
Yeah?
Ridiculous.
Or is it this way? There's an alleyway with a dead end, and at the dead end is bug.
Why do you need the bug?
Well, there's 40 of them, and I gotta collect them all for reasons.
There's more than 40, apparently.
Gone clammy all over
But if you leave the 40 bugs around long enough, they'll definitely end up being more than 40.
Yeah.
My money's on Santa X4.
Can you imagine if that was like a thing where like the collectibles just kept multiplying? Imagine like in Zelda if the Skulltulas just started reproducing the longer you took.
That sounds terrifying.
Doesn't it? And then you have to find more because you let them breed out of control.
All right then.
Only speedrunners are allowed to 100% any game.
Exactly. Wait.
Hello then.
Proper races.
This looks like an alleyway. I hope that guy isn't dead.
It looks like he's got flies over him.
You little bastard, you.
Oh, for the love of not on my front bloody step. You can't just go sleeping in front of someone else's house. Piss off.
What are those things about him supposed to be then?
That's magma crystals.
Oh, okay.
They're drunk spren. Drunk spren.
Ale spren or intoxication spren. Those look like sudsy bubbles instead. Those are triangles, which means they would be closest to shock spren.
All right then.
Yes, I am that guy.
I know you are, that's why I did it. I have regrets afterwards, but... Okay, look, this bug... I mean, it's important, but it's not that important. I'm just gonna check one more alleyway.
Just one more alleyway. Just one more alleyway. And then I'll go to sleep.
Really now?
Just one more. Welcome back, Shane.
Welcome back, everyone. There's a dead body.
Is this guy actually dead?
Oh, I can't interact with it. Oh, wait. Yes, it is a corpse. There it is. Oh, just dead people in the streets. This is a... There's a tiny Heisme.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Essentially a Heisme.
Yeah. You don't sell anything else?
Hey.
There's a secret to the store. We will discover it soon. We're gonna go to another section of town. It probably won't let me come to think of it. Wrong button.
All right then.
My money's on Santa X4.
Unstinking believable.
All right now.
Oh yeah, is it Idol's Day? It is Idol's Day.
Oh, I have some important information for you. If the 29th is soon, ignore Idol's Day and save it for the 29th. Instead of it being a minus 20%, it's a minus 50% on weapons and such.
Oh, that's good. I'm good on salt.
Ain't this a pickle?
Of course you are. You're a gamer.
Ha.
Ain't this a pickle?
Real cheap.
What do you got? You got meat. And I needed some of this because I have to cook one of these. And I'll buy some tuna.
Young man! Young man!
Greetings. Well then.
Can we talk?
I bought a rider's anklet.
Unstinking believable.
Let's see.
All right then.
This is Galio Sword Shop. I'm just going in to get the teleport, or the fast travel option. This will make the future easier.
Young man! Young man!
There's a place you can go.
Young man!
All right
Young
then.
man!
That's all I can think of when I hear young man.
There's a place you can go. Say, young man.
There to do now.
What is that? Aha, there it is. Black Cat's Claw.
It's fun to trigger a DMCA. It's fun to trigger a
Well done. Ooh, good stuff. Take 5 of these.
The goods are
Tralga here undermining his own channel.
It's not my channel.
Well, it's...
You're part of the team.
Yeah,
Part of
it's...
the team, but it's not mine.
All right then.
Bug. And then there's a recruit.
Were you already over there?
Oh, what a piss.
Yeah, but I missed it.
Okay.
Then there's a recruitment center. Well, that is the escape rope of this game, but like the cat just does it for free. So I don't really need to get those items. Bug. Excuse me.
All right then.
aha.
That is a mag broker. That's the popularity statue.
Remember, you get mag from looking at the popularity statue.
I do.
Yeah.
I did not know
You gain
that.
mag. You gain mag every single day based on your ranking. So after a couple of days, you got to talk to the dude to look at the statue rather than anything else,
Yeah.
which is weird. But
Hang on. Hey. Well... So...
Doward who are destined to become king. The locus of his people's support, blah 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 blah, mag. Whoosh, 10,000.
not bad.
Yep.
Really now?
Where does...
Aha.
I'd like to go to the arena front wharf. I know it's not pronounced wharf. It was funnier.
Yeah, it is.
Warf, warf.
Warf,
Bug.
warf.
And there should be an elderly man.
Down below, you want to go south. He's to the right.
But like,
Yeah, below where you are now.
oh, there he is.
The
Okay.
guy with the bug symbol on him.
an elderly man down south. I'm afraid.
Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. You're the man from the inside the sandworm. Yep. How'd you get out?
I mean, truth be told.
Through the legendary butthole.
So you got out the same way we did. Anyway, glad you're safe. You haven't seen any glowing beetles anywhere, have you? Blah, blah, blah.
Look at this.
Here, take this. Arcane dragon blood.
What's this?
I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. If you find more, bring them to me. Collect 12 and I'll give you this.
All good.
Well, it's a good thing I have 15.
Hey there.
Let's see. Dragon's poison. Protect you from dragon's poison.
Maybe.
Ooh, claw breakers.
Understood.
Okay, let's progress the story. We got all the collectibles here.
That's your right.
Yep.
Nice
In
and easy.
district, please.
Say.
Jesus.
Whoa!
You can really see the king's chase from here, huh? I realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brilehaven was beyond my expectation. I wonder why it came. I suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates.
Well,
Oh, maybe that's better for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the king's future.
okay then.
Find an inn.
What do I do?
I'm not.
Lot. Hey, Lena. You're the one who gave that speech. Guess we're both able to make it here safely to Brilehaven. You're planning to stay at this inn. Unfortunately, there's no beds left. And she's making the sad eyes.
I see.
Get that gauntlet runner of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Martira. It had a more powerful chassis than mine. Tell me, what sort of technology does it use? I don't really know. And hey, here, stay at this end. Nope. Is there anywhere else to stay?
Right?
There's two other inns, but meh.
I guess, but
The spider's den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking UG standing out front, smiling all creepy like. Who needs an inn when there's a tavern?
huh?
You know, I was excited at first because when I first saw him, I was like, he looks like he might be a shark person. But no, he's just a regular dog person.
You have to look
Not
good.
another dog person.
You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? Who are you? You truly haven't heard of me? Oh, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Beauty is always my creed. Oh, guess we're going
Hello, Willy boy.
Yugi boy.
Because that's the funny thing is Kaiba and Maximilian Pegasus are voiced by the same guy, the guy who voices James
Oh.
in Pokemon. Eric I have idle in my head, but I know that's incorrect.
Eric Vale.
Yes.
It would be
no,
hilarious
Stewart.
if it was Eric Idle, but yeah.
Eric Stewart. And then later on, it's Ted Lewis. After 4Kids lost a thing.
Enjoy
But
your stay.
Ted Lewis voiced Gary.
Kind of freaky.
So, it's kind of weird.
You know, I didn't think we'd see so many UGs, but here they all are.
Yeah, now that they've been introduced, they're just all over the place. You gotta keep in mind that
Well,
it's him specifically that's from a
figured they'd
weirdo
be out of
village.
The upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she
I love
ends up not
Jaime.
showing up? I mean,
He's the
you're
best.
the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet
stiff
to
upper lip.
retire for the night.
Keep calm and carry
We
on.
could drop by one of the
Hey,
local
what?
pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
It sounds like Ben Diskin to me for some reason. 1 second.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one?
No, Declan Pairing, no idea who that is.
Power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall
Oh, he's in
build a
Baldur's Gate
nation
3
ruled
playing a lot of
only by
people.
radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lomelo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Russo
Oh, the military's got
tribe
an
at its
ample
head.
supply of
Our
eyeliner.
tribes, our status, they mean something. You
The
could
most
stray
fabulous
from a
military
monolith,
out
but it
there.
will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear! For Russo pride!
What
Yeah,
pride is there in
Ruson's
seizing power
pride.
by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His
Chaos.
Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
It's a
Let's go
ladder.
in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Oh, it's Twitter.
When I'm king,
Pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with
I don't
their
know, then the
fool
world will be
dreams.
just like
Grant
England.
me the crown, and I will make our
Is
kingdom
that what we want?
powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything,
No.
does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Nah.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
He's an elder, isn't he?
Down, you're right. Never seen one
The
of you
hard
blokes
R
before.
coming
Might be
from
had a look
the
in the race, though, so I must stand
rotization
a
is just
chance.
always hilarious to me.
pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Oh god, I have to do
Is this a
this.
fishing minigame?
You can call it a minigame.
I don't know what that is. I caught some weird creepy thing.
You're
Is that
eating the
really
slime.
edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious. The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth.
Hey Fox Gamers, how's it going?
Splendid
Hello.
crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible.
Still
I
twitching.
hope.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
Yeah, I have a texture issue too. I get it.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds
yeah.
like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Yeah, it is nice that that Strahl isn't like his Persona equivalents, and you know he's not annoying. He's actually a rather nice guy.
Yeah, he wants to embody true nobility. That's his bit.
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose. Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
I like him.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter.
He's the secret final boss.
Could be.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning, and I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Nurse ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner.
Yeesh.
The other Canada speeches seem practically identical. I'd not trust those types of the country myself. There's no one who can truly rival Luis or Forden. Brilehaven is positively ripe with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacy here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious, I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. So fresh, it still wriggles in the mouth. Okay, Smeagol.
My apologies.
Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Oh yeah, for your ears. For defense, you understand. Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against apologies. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep.
Look at that.
Good night.
Geez, it's 30 Celsius and it's night, and he's asking for blankets. Must really hate bugs.
Yeah.
You ever have a cicada latch onto you? Because I've had that.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
Oh, great.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon!
Heis may just set yourself on
why
fire.
you volunteered to stay behind?
It is
It's the only way to be.
now.
It's the only way to be sure.
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
Hulkenberg's scream was kind of legendary.
Yeah, it was funny.
couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then,
I hope they get
as we agreed,
good work
please
going forward
confess
too
before
as
the
well.
crowd when the time comes. To be honest,
just one
I'm
unfortunate
hesitant
thing
to
is that a
tell you
lot
why you
of the
genuinely decided to repent.
say it later.
I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
To finish my statement earlier, a lot of English, like England and United Kingdom voice actors are chosen because they're not parts of the Union in the United States.
Yeah.
That said, you do find a lot of great talent out there. Like
Oh, yeah, absolutely you do.
A lot of the Final Fantasy XIV voice actors, for example.
Yeah.
And this cast, obviously.
Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
Oh my god, it's Lord Buckethead.
That's
also,
racist.
Also, the man to Buckethead's right. That face scares me.
As well it should. That's Gene. I never really had anything to do with him. I just forgot about him.
He looks like the baby we killed.
Yeah.
At a later date,
Come back to stare into your soul.
round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
Brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you
The crowd
take
is
on
down
the judge's
with the
mantle?
Cygnus.
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot.
All you mothers get up. Come on, get down with the Cygnus.
Hello, all. This city sure has,
She's a
great
party member.
seafood.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about
She's our
them.
next party member calling it now.
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern
Only
seas
awkward
of
people
Oceania.
allowed in the party.
Imagine, the mind races. I'm
As I
hoping
have so
can
many spoilers, I will neither
investigate
confirm nor
those
deny
sightings
anything
while
that you theorize on.
Great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there. Clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
Fish.
Yeah.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can. Yeah, was it for anything, not just the humans?
And we have a
Or is this
challenger.
like
Second in
a
line is the
taskmaster
church's
kind of
direct
situation where
opposition,
you can
the spearhead of Count
kind of
Luis's
interpret it in
supporters,
creative ways and then still get the points?
Well,
One look at the head.
I mean, it's basically an entire sham because this has nothing to do with what the magic says, which is whoever has the support of the people becomes king.
I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
That's a turtle.
Where's your proof?
Oh no, they got Raphael.
Youngson's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to you that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladell, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now,
The poor
on to
Namazu
the
that been
next.
beheaded. Did you guys just all go like into the ocean outside town and get things?
Basically, yes, that's what they did.
The size of that thing.
That's what happens when you do your homework at the last minute.
Eastern Sea. Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is
They found a
simply
peninsula of
another
power
class.
leveling.
Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
That'll cook up nice.
Just make sure you don't eat the giant parasites without cooking them first. Because then
Yeah.
the parasites of the
These
giant
trophies
parasites
more
will
impressive than I
get inside you
expected.
and it'll be bad.
How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
They'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize.
He's the pagan
Let's see
assassin?
what head we've got now.
The pagan assassin is the guy in the helmet.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting
He is technically a pagan.
explanation.
Don't know why they call him an assassin.
Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our
Has he
last
assassinated
is coming
anybody?
up now.
He might have.
This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
There we go.
Where's their head?
Marching in.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Jaye? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Jaye, the huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
I am Spartacus.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me.
I was kind of thinking she'd be assassinated before she'd get the word out, but okay.
I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Jaye is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A Sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
Growl.
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest.
Is this teen rated?
What an upset,
I don't think
ladies
so.
and gents. Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Those meddling kids!
Oof. 49. Many people seem to have taken notice of me. Hopefully this leads to eventually saving the prince.
It is rated teen. Okay.
Huh.
Wow.
I guess
Burden just departed.
people-
Wishing everyone well. I suppose he
Japan
aims
is
to
okay
reach
with a lot
Montero
more
before
things.
Joanna's confession
Yeah.
does.
One of the top search results is a Reddit thread. How is Metaphor not rated M?
Maybe it's high fantasy setting. I don't know. Or maybe people just were like, teens can handle it.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
Oh, yeah.
Passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common. Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
No. We only righted her wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
You're not the boss of me.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Bad touch.
Away, succubus!
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares
I forgot
His
about
Highness
that.
Anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, A formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's engraved on his body?
I mean, you can say whatever you want.
I know, it's in his pocket.
Would he keep it in his pocket?
I doubt it. I mean, what if it
does
slipped
Luis
out?
have in his pockets?
Maybe somewhere
What's in
less
his
precarious.
pockets?
Like in his gauntlet runner?
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Did you do a genocide?
Who knows?
An idea.
Might have done a
occurs,
genocide.
Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Oof. Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
We'll call you
Ever
Zabald.
at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word? Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this night prowler.
Hey, thunderstorm.
Let's hurry.
Oi there! Well met, eh?
Child. I saw your performance. That's not a child, that's just a very short one. And again, they are stout people. What do I know?
You know about being stout, so who knows?
Boy, I wish I could read that. Welcome back. Oh, this is cozy. It's Satasha, easy.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
Where
So
DPS
it was
stands
you
for
two.
drinks per
You
second.
expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in and make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
We're getting looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Whatever. You got some brasty, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now, you're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and, well, you know how that ends.
The primary goal was to get close to Luis to get the formula for the curse affecting the prince so we could break it, since we can't just kill him and break it that way.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
ISB. Oh, right, the
Wait,
fairy.
me? There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
I don't know what a plover is.
It's a tiny board.
Where?
So?
Hello there.
Incredible.
It's really big.
Hey!
Boy, over here, keep your heads out of the clouds, will you?
Sam!
You bumpkins can fawn over as a Caradrius all you want later. You won't be flying for a good while anyway. What was the soiree and all? What? How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me, I'll give you the grand tour. And a friendly warning, be on your best behavior. Try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment, the Lord Luis dead on the spot. Got it? Not shy about making threats. We'll stay on his good side, yep.
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room.
We're off. Check this out.
Someone else read.
At last.
You got this, Ralga.
Oh God. We've got to seize the first foothold for our infiltration. Soon enough, Luis will be within our grasp.
If I may.
Iggy. Iggy.
I literally can't read it because
the side stream is too crunchy.
Oh, unfortunate. Liddell comes through here an awful lot. You know him, don't you? One of the Luis faction candidates. Sometimes you got the beast of a dog wisdom to your side to see a man with a temper like his was a pet. Wouldn't you know it? He's sweet on that dog. Somewhere at the bottom of his black heart, he thinks that dog's cute or something.
Indeed.
This runner bears more in common with a castle than a carriage. I can hardly imagine what its interior must be like.
Now, where was I?
I probably should at least check in here.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Cat.
They're like, that Da Vinci drawing is
Please, do make
was
yourselves
too boring.
comfortable.
We have to add more shit to it. Four legs, I say.
And arms.
Have more everything.
You'll come.
But no more swinging dick. That's gone. This is rated T.
Understood.
It's impossible to discern how much trust the brothers will afford us. Keeping our guard up at random will be crucial.
Got it.
I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah?
Ah.
Well.
And yet...
It's like a dungeon, but, you know, I'm not gonna talk to all these people. That's ridiculous. I'll talk to this one.
Hey!
It's you. I saw the exhibition. You put on quite the show. Really gave the Sanctus what for. And you're one of us now, aren't you? Well, cheers to new friends. Cheers, mate.
Got it.
The reception room's on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in the...
What was that? Happens to everyone. That's some sort of magic-controlled locking mechanism? Yeah. Keep the suspicious element out, you know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
It sounds like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around. Yep. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. Want to walk freely around the runner, then you're gonna have to move up our ranks a bit.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, huh? This may make this more difficult. I'll need to get them.
Oh, nice.
I need to use the bathroom real quick. Good luck, everybody else.
Okay. Everybody else. I've been distracted anyway, trying to figure out whether the script in this game looks more like Amharic or Georgian. Definitely not modern Georgian. That looks more like Tolkien's Elvish. They were probably going for Amharic. That's Ethiopian. This is like some kind of TARDIS runner.
It's not necessarily bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's just big.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good now.
Good.
Oh yeah. Almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. And what do we got here? We're letting schoolboys in the ranks now? That's all it took. A little show at the exhibition used to be. You had to prove yourself where you could stand with the Count's men.
No.
They got his approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself.
What's the meaning of this?
What, these pissants against me? I'm a bloody sergeant. We can settle this right here, right now.
Don't even try it.
Leave it out, Zantz. Get your arse back to your post.
Understood?
Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. I'll give you 3 days at most.
Seriously.
You just gonna stand there or you gonna move? Come on.
Here.
This would be Lord Luis's quarters. Just a reception room, lass. He'd have to show you a pack of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
Alright.
Hey.
Guess that's my cue.
Mm-hmm.
You should have done it, like, earlier. But okay.
A beautiful city, Brilehaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come.
Here we go.
So are you and Juna...
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him. Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Oh
Watch
no,
yourselves,
that's a
though.
trap.
If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate. Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Seems we have no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
We all do the Imperial salute.
Only this area feels any different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide! Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming? Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters, we thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
She is good.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big, and now I know where it is.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Unless the skyship spins around, in which case we'll have to reverse the directions.
That's silly.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
I'd send Heisme.
It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
You remember the man we met in his gauntlet runner seemed very proud of his strengths?
Yes.
He's rather full of himself, Sergeant Zantz, yes? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder he might be in charge of one of the runner sectors.
I see.
Could be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable to even be near him. Doubt he would simply let us pass. Let's go to sleep. Sleep.
Look at that.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd rather sleep in a runner.
Now then.
Starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route. The issue is those in charge of each area.
Even so...
Short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If the couple of reinforcements were screwed.
Yes.
If we win their pride negotiation, may still be on the table.
We have to prepare first.
Yeah.
We have to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like.
Gotta grind?
Probably not.
Got it.
You don't have to grind, but you can. You've got time before the operation, so you can do whatever you want.
Let's focus.
Back in a couple of minutes.
Yep.
Let's head there.
Okay, we got shit to do. Are you a kindly boy? You're not.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
You can look at the map.
All right then.
For all the exclamation marks and stuff.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah?
Kindly boy.
Excuse me?
Please make me your apprentice.
Huh?
What? You're that candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw us started talking about how cool you were. So I want to be like you. Let me be your apprentice. No. My friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. Maybe flowers from the flower shop.
Huh?
We'll go get you a flower from the capital.
If so... Yay! All right. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, this blooming
We'll take care of that in a minute. Are you a sullen man? No.
All right then.
You want to look for exclamation marks, not dots.
I know. Damn, these bastards think I'm making this up. I definitely saw it. I know I did. I'm in no mood to be gawked at, kid. Hurt so damn much. I've started seeing tooth monsters. At this rate, I'm gonna need my teeth extracted. I need a certain item to cure my toothache. I'd give 15,000 reeve. You seemed reliable from the first. I assumed... oh yeah, you're the candidate. Yep. It's the toothbrush of Hygienia. Really?
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. That's where you want to go.
Inundo is there.
A village. Just can't stand it.
Let's give it a shot.
All right then.
Let's go.
All right.
All right then.
Straight ahead.
Stay there.
I'm in trouble now.
My clients are expecting a delivery soon, and these full horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. What's got you hollering? I'm a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail. I take monster horns and engrave them. But these horns suck now. I need better ones. It's in the Forsaken Tower, a giant called Orgus. But it's full of monsters. But it's ebony, so, you know.
Please?
Let's give it a shot. Gotta get prepared. Stay there.
Alright, and since they mentioned it, where is the tavern? Oh, there's the tavern.
Go.
Gato! Hey, it's been a long time. How are you doing?
Gato, welcome back.
And thank you for the gift sub there.
You know what that means? Gato's here. Everyone, adjust your posture, take a beverage, and stretch.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, that. Why'd I get an email?
Hey, listen.
Ah. Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
Ugh. Look, every Zelda player has some sort of reaction to that.
Yeah.
Pop by the recruitment center and speak with the lady in the Angler's Inn Square. That's a lot of stuff.
Cheers.
They sell rubbish and Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb and toothbrushes.
Cheers.
Classes are ending soon. Gato does not understand theater. How will you read and analyze 2 plays before Monday? To give my 2 trabajo practicos. Don't know.
Fancy a bit of info?
Practical jobs.
Just between us.
He's weak to projectiles and lances.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's like assignments. Read and analyze plays. Is the point of the thing to
Fancy a bit of info?
like perform any of the play or just discuss the themes of the play?
Just between us.
Thanks.
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
I guess so.
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
Let's see.
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
Burn and poison.
Gotcha.
Well, that was actually very useful information.
Hey, listen.
I'm just
Duh.
So discussion on themes. House of Bernarda Alba. The first few questions are reading comprehension, then character analysis for a protagonist, and then an antagonist, and then in-depth analysis of one aspect.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, I go away for 5 minutes and Gato reappears?
Yeah.
Damn.
I know, it's exciting.
Welcome back.
Well met, eh?
All right then.
I'm looking for a specific person.
Wonderful.
After we go to the recruitment center.
Let's go.
I would recommend doing a Google search. Reading what they say. But don't copy what that says because that's illegal. But you use it for the purpose of expanding your understanding. Yeah, the new model, the new picky pictures are very good.
Let's do it.
Let's see here. And right there's a lab. Got it.
All right then. Go.
An unseen dodgeball in an echoing gymnasium. Everyone can hear that, right? The thunk.
Right off the head.
Yep. That's a dead man. I heard a man in pain. Oh, there he is. I really overdid it this time. You don't happen to have a medicinal herb on you.
God bless you. Thank you.
Hey.
Medicinal herb. It really is rated T for teen.
Da 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 da! It's the motherfucking medicinal herb.
You're the candidate everyone's been talking about. I'm the most famous brewer in the city. I saw you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I'm looking for something. I'll give you some brew.
Right.
Amazing.
The Chalice of Legend. Oh, that's what the Lich has.
Let's give it a shot.
All right then.
Now we
Let's
go
go.
to the Night Prowler.
Let's not.
Then up. Oh, there.
Greetings.
Elf isn't my friend. What a pleasure. I'm the founder. Get my deed back.
Well then.
Let's give it a shot. All right.
All right then.
Okay,
Let's go.
back to here. Then Julian is somewhere around here.
Wonderful.
I don't know Julian. There's a Julian. I have to find him.
Why am I blanking on the name Julian? I know who that is.
This guy.
Yeah.
How absurd!
Executing Sanctoress Joanna, the Sanctus Church failed to see which issues are truly pertinent. It is the true intellectual creatures that should be protected. The talentless being slaughtered by humans is hardly important. Of course it's important. You and your friends would be the first to die. Incidentally, are you literate? I find it vexing. I find ignorance tremendously vexing, so here, have a book, The Magical Future. It's a book Julian wrote himself, isn't it?
Is it a signed copy at least?
Hopefully.
Hello, my name is Julian Peterson.
So, like...
I need you to read my book on bullshit.
So, like, this book only exists here and now, and if I had proceeded with any of the quests, it would have vanished. Anyway.
If you read it, do you get stupider?
I hope so.
You're not serious.
Oh, what should I do?
That's right, they'll die. Blood and children. Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Yeah. I say you've been traveling. Can you help? Guards Corps were ambushed by a human. I need a special medicine. Requires ingredients only found in a monster-infested forest. It's derived from the dragon thistleberry.
If you can help.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
There was the sneeze. I knew it was gonna happen.
It's a big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
Iggy is huge, so the sneezes are too.
Fancy a bit of info?
I have powerful lungs.
He does. Beam of the Forsaken Tower.
Want in on this?
There it is. Nope. Almost. There it is. Nope. There it is. It's in the middle of nowhere.
It's a campground.
Among them is a particularly powerful giant. It stores up power its next attack will hurt. You can remove its buff. It's also weak against dark magic. The Lich.
Want in on this?
It summons a two-headed beast called a Kamenza. And it buffs him. So, use wind. It's a ghost, so it's weak to light. There's a Guptaros over there too. That's weak to spears and bows.
Doesn't like getting poked.
Want in on this?
The Kokosados unleash terrifying attacks that kill you instantly. Of course, it's not an Atlas game without that.
Just between us.
Got it.
I feel like I'm gonna have to switch.
Best of luck, Gato.
Good luck, Gato.
Are you switching?
I'm gonna have to switch Heisme back over to Gunner, it sounds like.
Incredulous.
Yeah.
I'm just
Actually,
incredulous.
What now? How many? Does it say how many of these I have unlocked? Like, is there a number?
How many of?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. No.
The small secret to choosing, if you have some mag to burn, is unlock low base ones with other people, and then you'll be given like fruit and stuff by more.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on.
Of course.
Super Seeker.
Really?
Oh, I just killed something that was way over leveled, but I'm so powerful. I'm awesome.
I found new power.
Let's see if I can power level healer into the next level. I bet I could get close.
Oh yeah, that's what I did, was like I basically was exclusively healer the entire time. And leveled the other thing with light and stuff.
$19. God damn it.
So close.
I play healer, so I make my main character a healer. Ironically, this is also good because no one else has healer requirements, it seems like.
Alright, Heisme. Get over here. You're going to be a gunner with steel.
All right.
Hulkenberg. Magic Knight is neat and all, but right now I need you to learn Blizza, Kandera, and Batra.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Iggy cannot be stopped.
Of course.
I see. A new means of protection.
And Stroll. Swordmaster's neat. It's not great. Pugilist, on the other hand.
I see.
You should consider putting him through the general path.
That's what I was doing, Commander.
Yeah. He needs it. Unlike you.
Oh, for the next warrior?
Yeah. He need his prerequisites involve stuff in the 3rd level of commander.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I'm just trying to have you save you some frustration that I myself had.
Appreciate it.
A new ability.
Oh, wait, skill inheritance. You know, I'll deal with that later. I have reportable quests. Oh,
No, where was I?
You don't say.
You've studied at least 15 archetypes.
Incredible.
All right.
Did I?
Just now, no, impossible.
What?
Not quite.
I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
My time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal. Sudden but inevitable betrayal. Although I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people, but you do.
It'll be fine.
Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that's the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking in circles. I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that true?
He just remembered something really embarrassing from high school.
Yeah, lately I felt that my research may actually be gotten by another's will. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
I still have yet to have any confirmation on this, but I stand by my theory that this dude is the innocence of the king.
War 5.
Often I find your words resounding in me. Well then.
Mental weariness aside, go become a general.
This one's important.
I can depend only on... Ah, how good of you to come.
What now?
Item... Leaf... Will... Healer...
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Cool. And now... to speed things up... Stroll?
Right. Get used to this. A new power to wield. A new ability.
Yeah, it works.
Oh. You'll come.
Alright, and now we can actually do something, and that something is we're gonna hang out with Barden.
He's unemployed now.
He's technically not.
I can't believe it. What?
It's you, how ferry in your travels for you to be in Martyr of all places. I shouldn't pry. You've got some urgent business or another, I shan't make you tardy for it. Have you a moment?
Thank you. The truth is,
I wanted to consult with you on all this blather about picking a ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't the right word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or anything. Still, it's a right important position. For establishing a town governor, which is distinct from a lord.
So,
the townspeople agree on self-governance, as there was quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened. Which is all well and good, but here's the rub. I think the fella best suited for the position is this one clergyman. But everyone is now clamoring for me to be governor. You're suited for it.
Not you too.
So you think it's a grand idea too? I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man.
Still, though.
I then put on a pedestal of some noble knight to put everything to right. It's Drek. I'm no hero. It was thanks to a lot of you. I could say that all day and they still want me as governor. Everyone wants to feel safe, and they want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on.
Got to say,
Do I have what it takes to lead them?
Hey.
Everything worth doing is always a challenge.
Wait, what?
Is it always?
True.
You remember hearing that the closer you get to your own breaking point, the greater you become. If that's true, we can't become better more without a challenge, can we? Thank you.
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. I'll become governor. I'm not sure if I'm the man for the job, but I'll give it everything I've got. And you're my advisor.
I'll do anything for this. Hey up! Don't you worry.
Well...
Go ahead and remove childcare from your skills, will you? They hated it when you chased them around during a hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming something awful. They still cry from the memory of it.
Whoa!
That's how you play Hunter and Prey. If they screamed, it would just prove you were playing it right.
You were building character.
Yeah. Brigitte wants something, but we're going to the Gauntlet Runner because I need to do something real quick. So during the trip here, I was supposed to cook a specific dish, and I didn't because I didn't have meat for it, but now I do, so I'm gonna do it now. And since it doesn't take any time...
Oh, you can't do it unless it's moving.
Oh.
I know, it's stupid, but it's like you're not using any power, so that's why.
Fuck. Okay.
Alright then.
We have a strategy room?
Let's head right away.
It's where you say where you're going.
Yeah, but it was like new. It said new for some reason. Whatever. We're going to the Merchant's Bazaar.
Go.
And we're gonna do a debate.
then.
Up at the head. Up at the head.
Blast this heat.
Isn't this grand?
Now what am I to do?
I can do something for everyone.
Improving everyone's lives is my top priority.
I see.
Someone else read this.
You're the one that offered up that sanctoress. He may have briefly had the spotlight, but a child has nothing in the end. Oh, pay me no mind. A debate, is it? Of course, of course. I welcome a fair discussion on the marketplace of ideas.
I can do something for everyone.
My top priority is to ensure the livelihood of all this country's citizenry. Whatever you desire, should do everything possible to make it so. Keeping the old port maintained, there's no problem at all. Keeping the minority tribes from prejudice, of course I can do that. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Naturally, the Klumar who've worked hard to establish themselves, and I will ensure that they continue to enjoy key positions within my kingdom. He's thought of everything. There's something dodgy about him, though.
We should help anyone.
I will help anyone.
Everyone is deserving of help, regardless of tribe.
What? And how are we supposed to do that? You're nothing but a sham. They're saying the exact same thing in different ways. He's wet behind the ears, but it makes me want to support him. If anyone's a swindler, it's Jin. Damn brat. At this rate, my whole life is going to be on the chopping block.
I knew it!
You did good.
Nicely
blah,
done.
Blah, blah. Here's some money.
Works for me.
Now then.
This should be level 3 eloquence.
You're way off from level 5. I just got level 5 eloquence.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
Well, the +5 got me dyslexia. You know how it is.
Yeah,
No, you
that's
don't.
fair. I mean, I kind of do. It's not dyslexia, it's just the ADHD. I'm looking at the one thing while trying to say a different thing.
The age of a new king.
Eloquence
draws nearer.
5. 3, sir. 3. Eloquence 3.
1, 2, 5.
3, sir.
Luis.
We don't care about this because it's just talking about all the stuff we could do, but not what I'm going to do.
It's really coming down.
What I'm going to do is the exact same thing. There's a debate we're having right now. Who wants to voice Gladell?
I did the last one. It's your turn.
Awful weather.
Oh, Gladell, that guy.
Choose me.
The world, it's so blurry. I'm gonna wait for it to come as the world I want is complete and utter meritocracy. The elites aren't strong, the strong are elite.
Let me see if I can do anything about the stream quality for you guys.
It's good now that I complained about it.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it every time.
Every time.
I see.
Why don't you debate this asshole?
What business do you have with me?
What's this? Come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. I prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you. For Count Luis's sake, you realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone in need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me.
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigged society into a true meritocracy. We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions who will devour it? As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true vor, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality.
I love it. He says inferior birth and then immediately says equality.
Yeah.
He's mistaking equity with equality. Get him, boys.
He's abrasive, but we've heard this before. And the correct answer is you'll only parrot Luis.
Hang on.
Your words are mere echoes of Luis. Do you have any original ideas?
My words? You don't understand. Count Luis and I have simply come to the same conclusions.
If that's the case, I'd honestly rather support Lord Luis. I had the same feeling as well. Glad it wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Of course, these fools wouldn't understand.
I knew it! Works for me.
All right.
And now... we'll go hang out with Jaye.
Apologies. Ah, it's you.
Let's go to your old village.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you out here.
Tadari.
It's me, Jaye. I've returned and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time. He's leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. I'm used to it.
Hey.
I apologize.
Ah, yeah, the Elden experience, I suppose. Jaye, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend.
Long in tooth?
As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. What's this?
He is...
He's a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne.
Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you. Is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
It's a wonderful idea to me. But you know, the cemetery is sacred. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. I could take the urn. Imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, at least.
Please.
Yep.
Here...
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely, you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left him. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs raining down on my head. Then I'd go whinging to Tadari about it.
It's his scratching post.
Even, sir, you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? Villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? Now he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh.
You hear? Can't believe what they're saying. It's horrible.
Well...
This was an expectation.
Jaye.
I've explained the situation. Seemed no one had any problems giving your son a place here.
You're sure about that?
Master Tadari. The urn of bones, it's gone. What? What is the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. Show yourself. I'm sorry, husband. I cannot excuse the village's behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind, became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. You stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my sole salvation. Are we just leaving that up in the air? They stole your kid's corpse.
My thanks.
Yeah.
Cremains. Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
I will take responsibility and find the urn. This is my duty as chief. Leave. Yep. At least Heisme put in an earnest
Time
effort.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws
It's
near.
terrible on multiple levels.
That reminds me.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Did you know?
Tomorrow is Forgiveness Day, or the day after tomorrow.
Biggest sales of the year.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Get money?
All right, then.
Oh right, the mag statue. No, I forgot to go buy the flowers at the church.
Oh, well, that doesn't take time.
Yeah, I know, but
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
I'm gonna do it now because I will absolutely forget later.
It's your call. Let's move.
I like how he's like, I'm just gonna stand here and get irradiated. It's fine.
Hey, listen.
Or maybe he causes radiation now.
What's the opposite of radiation if it's being sucked in? Absorption?
Yeah.
What is it?
Hey.
Do you have flowers? We have rainbow flowers. Cause we're cool like that.
Come on.
It's so modern and accepting.
Said no one ever. 400? 400? Eh.
Yeah, they're never very much.
Oh yeah, this thing was bugged. Like I hit Purify on this thing like 60 times and it never did anything.
Oh no, it's not bugged. It goes from decreases the cost of money skills to increase the cost of money skills and increases damage done. But you have it, yeah.
All right then.
All right, let's. Boy, I wish I could just say, "Hey, go to the town we just came from
Let's
again,"
head there right away.
instead of having to do this.
You double tap the R1 button, like R1 and then R1.
Where to?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And they were here.
Yeah?
Did you bring that for me? Yep. Thanks, mister. It's sparkly. I'm not going to tell your friend I love them.
Right? Yeah! Mission accomplished.
We did it. My tolerance has gone up, but I still hate children.
Tolerance. Why?
Okay, so what we're actually going to do is hang out with Barden again.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. This is my aide.
Thank you. My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see, I've asked for some refreshments. It'll take time. This is the government administrator's office. It's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me. Not used to it. Sorry for the noise outside. We're trying some things to build and strengthen town security.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess was Lady Gianna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success.
Thank you. And then...
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. Gotta straighten this place out, make it peaceful so people can smile again.
Got to say,
It falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. Like you. What kind of host lays burdens on his guests? Most of them. Some real eats whipped up for you. You must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town. Hope you like worm gut.
Don't worry your head.
The Wheatons are playing outside again.
That's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't.
I see.
That's what I'm inviting friends over for, sharing your complaints and worries.
It was so long ago.
I had a wife and child once. I hate them. It was back when monsters were tearing up Martyra from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. They got sick of waiting for me and they left. Then came the incident, and I didn't know what to do. I lost my child, and then more of them disappear.
No.
But you can protect them now.
Leave it in my hands.
That's my oath as governor. Blah, blah, blah. It's a better world. I explained that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who would forge a better future for our country.
What?
First the scheme as high as me, now this, you play a long game, the lot of you. Thank you.
So that's how it is.
Now, a new
Here you go, have General, or...
I shall lay down my very
Yep, there's
life
General.
for
I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. And to think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. Yeah, I'll protect the town.
That's that.
Damn, that Barden is disgusting watching him play hero. He's a bloody croissant fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. Should have been me.
Aye.
I'd have a plan to deal with it. And our nighttime activity will be...
Now.
Having a look at this real quick. Okay, it is 20. Damn. But I'm gonna unlock some of these basic ones just for the extra fruit.
This right here.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got mag to spare.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
You say this now.
Yeah. Ah, a new power to wield.
Yep. Wield it quietly.
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
No.
I see. Fascinating. This all right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here, I got you a bowl of fruit.
A new ability.
Well, you've got like none unlocked, so.
This right here. All right. And of course.
Steady effort is key.
I see. Fascinating. This all right. And
I like how he just T-poses.
Oh.
And you get a fruit basket.
I
But
have
not a good
retained
one.
my edge.
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Steady effort is key.
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
And that'll do it even if I don't get another fruit basket.
My power swells forth.
Stroll. Hope you're hungry.
Delicious. Yum, 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 yum.
Right. I could get used to this.
Alright. Now, our actual nighttime activity is hanging out with her. Her dog was kidnapped or killed, and now we're gonna talk to her. You seem unscathed. You have no reason to come here anymore, but if you really want, and if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there's a place I'd like to go. Wherever you go, I go. You'd go to such lengths for me? Then, yeah, let's go. This way.
Show to me this hell.
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base.
What?
What are you planning?
So reductive.
You have to ask, even the church knew what I'd do with this information, that's why they sent it to me. Apparently this faction is based in a small village very close to Grand Trad. I'm gonna go there and kill them all. Every last one of those extremists, no survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness.
I thought all dogs go to heaven.
I'll string their corpses up, 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements, long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on in. I think
Please
I
think this through.
I think I
You
have to
have
be.
no option.
I think I have to be direct with her.
Yeah.
I refuse. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. I explained to her that I didn't. You expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
That's how it must be. I will spare no expense to see you fall. This throne ill suits a wretch who could look past the butchery of a dog.
Hang on.
Slaughtering a village? It'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
What do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. It means that those who kill will be killed.
Okay, Flowey.
I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped the... Your son killed that from me. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. She really is going John Wick. I'll do something... I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I am going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on.
Fair enough.
We'll take my gauntlet runner, dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it. And you come too.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
I am Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all over the land. Ah, the igniter merchants again. Our village doesn't really have the money to buy any. Sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church has been here several times. They never reported that to me. The church lied? Shocked Pikachu face.
Oh, no.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should bait the rats of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh, no. We don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something we don't even... I don't even care. Shit.
Really?
Hey, miss, you sell magic igniters? I'll buy one, but first you have to understand the difference between lemons and lemon juice.
How nice!
Enough.
This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village like this. Of like 3 buildings and a wall. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniters group removed from the church. From now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
Maybe the church killed your dog.
If it was a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To harass you.
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you had stopped me, I probably ordered my private army to burn this place up. You have a private army? Can I borrow it?
No. Located entirely within your own organization? Yes.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Can I borrow it? No.
But
Amatet just said what I said. My dog was taken from me and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth. This is my job, not yours. So our business is concluded. Do we need the excuse of business? Why wouldn't we?
It could be pleasure.
You really are a strange one.
Speaking
It's a
of,
good thing you came by, because this wasn't going to be John Wick so much as Anakin killing that.
Yeah, not just the men and women, not just the men, but the women and children too. Absolutely was going to be the case.
You mentioned earlier of your true answer to the throne. I thought it a lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim. If you're willing to throw yourself in a battle for that cause, I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
I'm around you, much to my surprise. I find that even I still have a beating heart, so hang out if you want.
Smoke them if you got them.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, is today big sale day?
That means
It's like the last day of the week.
It's Flames Day.
Or check your calendar. It'll tell you.
Which button's calendar?
You go in the menu.
what now?
Kidnapper subjugation. Oh, we're down here. Duh. It's tomorrow, Forgiveness Day. Water's Day.
They don't have Sunday and Moon Day on this calendar?
No, because they only have 5 days of the week. So they've got Kayobi, Tsuyobi, Mokuyobi,
and Kinyobi, I think.
And Kinyobi, but no Doyobi and no Niobi, no Tsukiyobi.
Now what am I to do?
Listen on! To your next king!
I will become king and create a military state for Versant by Versant. No Versant. Are you not that Elda who turned into Sancturus? Just to die expect of a lesser tribe, a frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opt for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Your juvenile tricks will have no effect on someone as experienced as I.
Listen all!
My good people, the dream of a united kingdom has failed, and I am king. Our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Versant. What has the UK actually done for you? Forcing the tribes together has only spurred further skirmishes and tensions. Vote
I think you meant
Tory.
to say the EU.
Oh, right. Well, this is fantasy world. It's the UK. Furthermore, the throne and other key positions have been strangled. The tribes must stand together.
Here's what I would do.
I envision a world where everyone stands as one. Nothing but idealistic platitudes. You're too young to lead. How could anyone make it so everyone helps each other, whatever it's about? People are free to do as they...
Rude human trash!
Impossible. I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe.
I knew it!
Work. All right.
Alright, so now we go to... here.
Let's go!
Yep, they have the same 365 days in the year. Their years are just different and weird.
Yep. There's a watchtower somewhere.
All right then.
Wonderful.
That's a person.
Watchtower's by the first area in town.
Isn't that here?
All right then.
Yeah, it's by the lady who, like...
Oh,
like,
I see
hey,
it.
Can you get some shit?
Yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it. Yeah, this thing.
This... So...
What a view. This floating water sphere is really making an impression. Seawater's not frozen up there, and it's not like it's in some kind of transparent container. It's something to do with the magma crystals on the seafloor. If you get too close, they push or pull you in random directions. I want to go inside. Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
Why is Ozma here?
Time marches on, and the
Oh, we should do a Baldessian Armory run.
Yeah, we can like pull people in and make it happen.
I'd still like to do the actual Savage
Same.
content though in the other EX.
Yeah.
It's the big sale day.
Hey, listen!
Oh my god. Did she really say it? Hey, listen.
Yeah, she did. And it hurt.
Go.
Okay. This is on sale.
My influence extends beyond Igniters. I've informed them of the deal. Pray I don't inform them further. Wait.
Now then.
Oh, that is big, big defense up. Anyway, what do we got? +5 is not that big a deal. Fortune's Bludgeon. Naval Sidearm. +36 sounds like a good upgrade.
That's fairly reasonable. Something that I have noticed though is that all the things you can buy in a store will be worse than like things that you appraise later.
Yeah, I know, but like, you know, something here does like 41 points.
Yeah. That
You
means
know,
that what you've got equipped is definitely shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And since it's on sale, why the hell not?
Why the hell not, indeed?
No, the shell vest would probably be best used by you.
Leave it to me.
All right.
And then we'll go to
Let's
far
go.
and wide.
We've a sale.
And you get a discount on top of the other discounts.
You get a discount. You get a discount. Everybody gets a discount.
67. Ooh. Okay, that's not insignificant. I'm gonna buy 3 of these. But they only have the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Who gets it? Stroll.
Ooh.
And then that's... I'll get 2 of these.
Yeah. Indeed.
Okay, that's reasonable.
All right.
Then we'll go to the item shop. The Wiping City? The Weeping City.
Goods are cheap today.
Unless it's nicknamed that, but I don't remember. I don't remember it being that hard.
The Weeping City of Oh, you don't remember the first week? Ozma killed everybody.
I wasn't there.
No, you know, you're right. You're right. Yeah, no, it's called the Wiping City of Mach because everyone will get kicked to death.
Yeah, I know. Ozma is an interesting fight, and not everyone is good at it. Alright, we're gonna go spend time as Barden.
Truthfully, the first boss would wipe you all.
What now?
The Spider Lady?
Yes, also the second one. Yeah, basically everything would just kill you pretty good.
Oh, yeah, the undead guy. That one was always a bitch. I just thought of something and it just immediately left my brain.
Yeah, my bad.
It's that time of night.
Yeah, we're still going for a bit because
I see. Fascinating.
we lost some
We had
time.
we had a late start.
And of course.
I should go though, because I have to get up at my normal time tomorrow and then drive an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's fair. You do what you need doing.
See you guys later.
Steady effort is
Get
key.
you
Bye for
around.
now.
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
And Cap.
Oh.
There it is. Fruit basket number 2.
I have retained my edge.
Let's make sure he stayed as a gunner. Yeah, okay. Now, stroll. All right. Now we're gonna hang out with Barden. Yeah, he's actually in charge. Relga's actually in charge of logistics at some upcoming convention that I don't remember the name of. So he's got a lot on his plate right now.
You've come.
He's a busy boy.
You're here. Glad you're well. I've got something I want to show you if you have a wee bit of time.
I am gladdened. Brilliant.
Okay, we rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Then we doubled the guard and deployed them.
Now then.
Now I can focus on other things. Like your political opposition? Something like that. And they're fairly powerful, I'm sorry to say. When one of them has a following, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barden?
Huh?
Sir... Gastro. What brings you here? Don't play the fool. Explain this special taxes plan. Well, that was right necessary to build the barrier you see before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, they will have no need for such defenses. You honestly believe my tier will be attacked.
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything, do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause. Where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. And she was ungrateful.
What did you say?
You'll mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Good day. Barden's gonna build a wall and the church is gonna pay for it. He just slapped a kid. How dare you push a wee laddie? Hey, are you alright there? Ugh. Hey there, you're not hurt. Go home. The scary armor is talking. It's talking.
What?
Wait, what? You ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nay, he's just fallen victim to Gestro's sneaky little machinations.
But then...
Children really do fear you.
Alright. The truth is...
I'll confess he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth he's a scoundrel. Honestly, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now him. I've got some naivete in me.
If so, then.
I cannot show any more mercy.
Nicely done.
He has a spy.
Suppose. You hear me?
Really amazing.
Yeah? Hmm.
Wolves make a lot of sense when there's man-eating monsters roaming around the area.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Improves defense when the whole party is in the back row. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, he's gonna send a package.
Yeah.
So long.
Nope, I'm out. Enjoy the chicken.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, he'd finally have some peace and quiet. Oh, he's going too far in the security direction.
Barden, no, you're becoming the TSA. You're asking people to remove their shoes. Barden, no.
All
The
right.
shoes don't actually do anything.
All right then.
The shoes, they do nothing.
That's the joke.
Isn't this rad?
Now what am I to do? In such an exquisite...
I see.
It's you.
You're the elder who offered up the sanctuarist on a platter, a bloody end to a holy woman. A classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine it.
Everyone, listen not to empty words or ideas, but what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldiers and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty. So shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful among us be displayed on its throne?
In such an exquisite world.
Once I am king, I'll expel all that is unattractive and repugnant and create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. I love you. What's this bloody narcissist on about? Beauty is deeper than our skin.
No!
You only speak of the most superficial kind of beauty, but there is true beauty within all people. You dare question my understanding of beauty? I looked it up in the dictionary. Though I admit I saw something in you, despite your utterly mundane aesthetics. Or is he less handsome when he panics? It appears this crowd lacks the sophistication needed to appreciate my style.
I knew it! Works for me.
Now then.
I'm eloquent as fuck.
Imagination. Why?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time is it?
Like 1 in the morning for you?
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's how time zones work.
I wish I could do more, but for now this will have to do. Stay safe. Magla potion. Oh, thank you. Precious Magla.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Boy, there.
All right.
Alright.
Where to?
Now we're gonna go over to Grand Trad. To the catacombs entrance.
Let's go!
And this is where we will start tomorrow. Since it's the weekend, remember that the stream will be at 7 Eastern instead of our usual 9 Eastern. And with that, thanks for hanging out tonight. Special thanks to everyone scrolling on screen right now, without whom we could not have done anything we've really done over the last 4 years. If you want to support the channel, share the link, share the stream, share the VODs.
Tell your friends, warn your enemies.
We've got throne wish lists listed there for those who have them, except Zombie Cat. More tomorrow. We'll raid Space Sheen. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye for now.